Welcome, everyone, to Vegas Revealed, episode 27.
Elvis is back in the building, but this time with some new technology, and he's got us all shook up. Oh.
Wait till you hear our interview with Elvis himself. It's pretty good, guys. Plus, another Las Vegas hotel casino opens on the Strip with a very Vegas-y flair. We got a lot coming up on Vegas Revealed.
Let's go to Vegas, baby. Let's go tonight. Right now. Let's go to Vegas. We'll stay up all night.
Thanks for being here on Vegas Revealed. Okay, I'm not doing any more Elvis impersonations. I'll leave that to the pros.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was excellent, really. Viva Las Vegas, I tell ya. Hey, welcome, everyone. We're actually having a little lunch at Dona Maria's right here on Las Vegas Boulevard near downtown Las Vegas. We just wrapped up some taco salads. They were pretty good, huh?
Oh, they were delicious. Get the shredded beef on the taco salad.
Really?
I had to eat the whole thing. It was so good.
I ate most of the shell, too. That's how I am. By the way, it's Dayna Roselli and Sean McAllister, and we're on episode 27 of Vegas Revealed already, and we are loving what we have to talk about today. We have an interview with Elvis at the Graceland Wedding Chapel to talk about these new virtual vow renewals are doing. It's pretty cool, and we had a lot of fun with him, so that's coming up here in just a minute. But first, we want to talk about another hotel opening on the Strip.
Yeah, so, Elvis is spreading the love with these vow renewals. Bally's Las Vegas is spreading the love by reopening its doors to gamers and visitors. And it was a very Vegas opening. They had showgirls out there who were dressed up in some of the original Jubilee costumes. Jubilee, of course, is the big Showgirl Review, long-running show over there at Bally's.
Right. Ended a couple years ago, and everyone's always been saying we need it back, but it was nice to see them out there, that's for sure. But another hotel casino opening, and so far, things have pretty much stayed open on the Strip. It's very slow. I have popped over there a couple times for business, and it's definitely slow, but, we're open here in Las Vegas. But something, Sean, that you were talking about is that you were seeing that some folks were over at the Westgate Sportsbook because baseball started. And I was like, oh, yeah, finally a reason to go to the Sportsbook, right?
Yeah, and the Westgate, of course, has the Superbook over there with massive screens. It's a huge sports book, so plenty of room to social distance over there, too. But people are excited that there's finally sports to watch again. Baseball has picked back up. We have the Golden Knights, who are going to be playing an exhibition game this coming Thursday against Arizona. So hockey is getting back onto the ice, and the Raiders are also getting into their summer training, and we have the stadium that's nearing completion here on the Las Vegas Strip, the Allegiant Stadium.
Yeah, it's going to be nice to talk about sports, watch sports again. You know what? Like, if you can watch it on TV at least people are excited to do something different, I just keep hearing everyone's just wanting some different things to do. It's just getting so mundane. But yeah, and I just love seeing the chatter on social media about a topic other than COVID-19.
Yeah, I have been so excited for the Golden Knights to start up hockey again. The way that this town rallies around the hockey team it's really something special. And they've been putting Facebook Live streams out of the Golden Knights practice sessions. So it's been good to see the guys back on the ice in a practice capacity, but to see them actually out there playing and representing Las Vegas, that's going to be a great thing. So that's what this week has in store.
We are happy about that. And in unrelated Vegas news, Taylor Swift dropped an album as well. That was something different to talk about. But anyway, listen, we are interviewing Brendan Paul coming up, okay? He has, I don't know, you call it played Elvis? Impersonated Elvis?
He's brought Elvis's likeness back to life for the past quarter century.
Yeah, he's really one of the best. And we stopped by the Graceland Wedding Chapel to talk with him. He's going to play some tunes as well. You got to stick around for this interviewing. They are doing virtual ceremonies, and he just performed the world's first ever virtual Zoom ceremony. And we're talking about, with an Elvis. So this is cool. Stick around for this. Viva Las Vegas.
Thanks for listening to Vegas Revealed. As always, we appreciate you, and we want to hear from you, too.
That's right. We have a lot of ways that we can hear from you. And one of them is going to our website, vegas-revealed.com. There we've got video clips. We have articles. Also, all our podcasts are listed. But we also have an email there that you can just click on. It's called ideas@vegas-revealed.com. You can write us and let us know what you want us to talk about. We want to hear from you. But we also love the reviews, Sean. That's for sure.
That's right. Click on those little stars, as many of them as you can, and also go down below and write up a quick review, what you like about the podcast, and maybe even what you'd like to hear.
Yeah, we always appreciate that. It really helps if you could subscribe and review us, especially on Apple Podcasts. It really helps just, have us show up in some of the search engines. So we appreciate you. We thank you for listening. And if you could take a moment and do that, we would love it. Also, again, check out our website, vegas-revealed.com. All right, we are back. And no, Sean and I are not getting married.
It kind of looks like we are, though.
It does. But what an honor to be in the Graceland Wedding Chapel. This is pretty incredible. Vegas is known for its weddings. And we're joined by the king.
Look at this. Elvis
Thank you very
is in the
much.
building. Brendan, how's it going, man?
Fantastic.
We love it. You guys are doing the world's first ever virtual Elvis wedding ceremonies.
Correct. We just started yesterday. We launched with our first one, and it was a huge success. So we're thrilled that we can. I mean, you deal with what you have. The times this is what people can't come here. We'll bring it to you. The king will come to your computer.
Well, and so this is kind of the next evolution in Vegas weddings, because the chapel we're standing in, the Graceland Wedding Chapel, is the place where Elvis officiated Vegas weddings began.
Correct. Yeah. Now a lot of chapels will try to mimic this success and try to do their own versions, but we've always done it. We did it first, and we did it the best. So people, they do come back here for that.
Yeah, and it's keeping up with the theme of first, like Sean mentioned. So I mean, you guys are the first to do a lot of things when it comes to Elvis. Talk about the reaction you get when you do these ceremonies. I mean, you're just perfect, Brendan. Really, I love it. You're one of the best Elvises.
I've been doing this 25 years, so I'm lucky. But yeah, people just get so excited. I mean, we get huge Elvis fans that come in here, and sometimes they say this was my dream to have a wedding. Even though 20 years ago we got married, and we couldn't afford Vegas. We live in the UK, and they go. So I told my husband on our 20th anniversary we're going to Vegas, and we're going to renew our vows with the king and do what we always wanted. So that's where we come in, and they just go crazy. And it's so exciting to see the people. They're huge Elvis fans too. Sometimes when I'm singing down the aisle, they're looking at me, but I can tell they're not really looking at me. They're like, and sometimes the bride will cry, and it's I say, is the singing that bad? No, but she'll say, you don't understand. Since I was a little girl, I wanted to marry Elvis. So to have you walk me down the aisle and sing, she goes, it's overwhelming, and it's touching,
Oh, it is.
Sweet.
That's really cool. And so now anybody around the world can be married by you.
Correct, without even coming here. And the cool thing is they can have 100 guests. So that's 100 computers watching from around the world, like the one we did yesterday. People all over the UK were tuned in as well to watch it happening live, and they're singing along and whatnot. And so 100 computers, 10 people, that could be 1,000 people watching your wedding, as opposed to a room like this that normally could hold 40. You know what I mean?
Right. And I want to make clear, it's vow renewals, which is basically renewing your vows and redoing the wedding that you had.
Or a committal ceremony if they want, and then they could always come back to when things change. And come back to Las Vegas and come in and do it the right way. But if some people don't want to wait, some people at first thought, this is going to be a 2 or 3 month thing, and now people are going, hey, we can't put our love on hold, if you will, So they're like, let's just do this and have a ceremony to celebrate right now, and then deal with the legality later if it's a legal marriage.
Yeah.
And for a lot of people, that ceremony and the celebration is really what they're going after.
Correct. Yeah, that's what they want. So when we launched it, now we have another one coming up, and I think it's going to start to really to build.
Yeah. And I was going to say, not only is it you and obviously the people who are renewing the vows, but they can have their friends join in to watch too, right?
Exactly. Everyone can tune in and watch it. So that's one of the greatest things about it, that everyone can just kind of be there, if you will, without coming to Las Vegas.
Right. I mean, that's cool because
Yeah.
before, a lot of times, even when people got married in Las Vegas or renewed their vows in Las Vegas, you could only have the people that came to the ceremony. But now,
Yeah, they'd always say to me, Elvis, at the end of the ceremony, can you say hi to my parents? They couldn't come. They're elderly back in UK. They're a big fan. So now it's like they're there. They feel like they're there, you know.
right.
Yeah.
And Bon Jovi got married here back in the day, right?
Correct, yeah. Crazy. And he's come in over the years. His brother got married here a number of years ago, and then he'll pop in. His daughter, one day, I'm walking around, they go, some girl's looking for you outside. She said her dad's name is on the sign out front. I'm like, what? So I go out back, and she's in the car. She goes, Elvis, hi, I'm Stephanie Bon Jovi. My dad and mom got married here. I was like, oh, I go, come in. But she was so sweet. She goes, I'm headed on a cross-country trip with my friends and from LA back to New Jersey. She goes, we just wanted to stop in. And so I said, come in. We took pictures. And it was real nice. And then when we ran into John, he goes, hey, my daughter I heard was in there last week, and you were real nice to her. Thank you. But, you know, they're great for our business. People actually, a lot of people will get married here because John got married here. Oh, so it's cool.
That's so cool. I mean, that's obviously an attraction to get people in here. Vegas has, for decades, been the wedding capital of the world.
Exactly.
I imagine that you do see some unusual things over the years at these weddings too, right?
Oh, yeah. We've seen everything, actually.
There's a lot of laughter.
Yeah, well, I mean, I had a couple ones. We were waiting for the minister to come in. I said, so I'm making small talk. I go, how long you guys been together? And he looks at his watch, and I'm going, what? He goes, I don't know. It's about, what do you think, honey? 3 hours? I said, no, I mean, how long have you been a couple? He's like, yeah, 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
So but you know, people go, do you think that marriage lasted? I said, in my mind, I believe they all last. You know, we don't know about when they call Monday morning to get it annulled. We're not part of that. We just do the love part. You know,
that's
whatever
right.
happens, we did our job.
On the right side of the relationship.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right. We got him when it was all going good.
Yeah.
We had a fellow once in the front lobby. We used to have pictures of couples on the wall. So he walks in, and I don't glance, but he goes, oh my God, we're on your wall. So I said, I just kind of glanced. I said, oh, you're here to renew your vows? He's like, no, that was my first wife. I said, you're bringing your new wife he goes, I love this place. I said, and then I turned to her, and she kind of shrugged. I said, you're very understanding to come to the chapel where your husband got married the first time. And on the way out, I said, look, sir, you come back a third time, it's on the house. And he goes, I might take you up on that. And then she started hitting him on the way out the door. I was like, whoa, you know, that was an interesting one.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. And you play guitar, and you're excellent, and you sing, and you do the whole night. Can you sing a little montage or ditty for us for the podcast?
This is one of our most popular love songs during a wedding from the movie Blue Hawaii. It goes like this. Wise men say only fools rush in. I can't help falling in love with you.
A perfect song for the setting inside the Graceland Wedding Chapel, right?
Absolutely.
So if people are interested in these vow renewals and ceremonies, how do they go about signing up, getting involved so that...
They can go right to our website, and then you'll just see the link there to book a wedding, and it will give you the choice of the virtual wedding or booking for the future. Because so many couples were on the books. We were getting thousands of cancellations every day because people were, as things got pushed back, and especially with our biggest market is the UK and Germany and France. We get so many people. So these people are going, I can't believe this. We were looking so forward to it, you know. But so now they can click on that and say, let's do that. And I believe we can. Do we get they give a credit for something?
15%.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool.
What is it?
15% on a future chapel.
On the future, yeah. So they can still do this and then say, but when things lighten up, when we come back and we do it, so we're not like, you know, you're not going to pay twice. We'll say,
Great.
you know,
Yeah,
whatever.
give you a break, a little discount.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
cool.
You got to change with the times. I mean, it's, you know, and it's funny when it's standing here with you, I think that a lot of people through the years, the last few years, have talked about like the Elvis is kind of going away from Las Vegas, but it's so refreshing to see you and you doing it so well.
Exactly. We do more than, like I said, I've been doing Elvis 25 years in this town, and we're doing more before the pandemic, of course, than I had ever done. The weddings were going up and up. I think what it is, it's a combination of combining it's the wedding capital of the world and the entertainment capital of the world. So that's where we combine. And people associate Elvis with Las Vegas, so it's like 2 for 1. It's not just a wedding. People afterwards go, oh my gosh, this was like a little show, you know, because there's humor and shtick and all this fun stuff. And I don't take myself too seriously because you can't. I mean, sharing another guy's hairdo for life, you know, it's a weird thing.
Yeah, so is that your hair?
That's my hair.
Oh, it's your hair.
Yeah.
It's not a wig. This is the real
That's
thing.
impressive.
I wish I could take it off. I mean, it's not my real hair color. During the pandemic, I grew a beard and I came in completely white. I was like, whoa. My kids go, Dad. I said, who knew? Yeah, dyeing my hair and keeping it like this for so long. I was a little shocked myself.
Oh my gosh! Is it hard to keep the jumpsuit is precious? Is it dry clean, special treatment, all that?
Yeah, it's actually, if you dry clean them, they'll mess it up and it'll come back missing stone. So you actually have to hand wash in cold water and drip dry, because otherwise the dry cleaners will just come back and you'll be like, where's half the stone? So it's a lot of work. But these are replicas. All the suits I have are actual replicas of the suits Elvis wore. I think this one was about $3,000. So they're not cheap. Some I have are $5,000 and $6,000 each. The different, you know, more elaborate. But
Wow.
yeah, I think they melted down in Trans Am for this one.
But, see, the laundry side of the Vegas Elvis is something that we never hear about.
Correct. I know. Sometimes when I have dye in my hair, someone delivers something at the door, and I'll dye on my eyebrows. And it looks awful. It looks like shoe polish. I open the door, and the mailman's like, "Whoa!" I said, "It ain't pretty, sir. Behind the scenes, it ain't pretty. But when I'm all done up, it's fine."
Oh my gosh! Do people come up to you all the time and be like, "Thank you very much"?
Oh yeah. I was at Taco Bell, matter of fact, a couple weeks ago. And the guy gives me my change, and I go, "Oh, thanks." And he's like, "What?" And he's holding the change, and I'm holding my hand out, and I go, "Thanks." He's like, "No." And I'm like, what? I go, you're going to give me the money? He's like, and if I do, you're going to say what? And I just go, and then it hit me. I go, thank you very much. He's like, oh my God, you made my day. And he was waiting for it. I said, okay, you know, cute.
To give me my change and a tip on top of it.
Right,
Yeah,
you're right.
seriously.
That's funny.
Oh
And sometimes I'll be in a supermarket and I'll walk out and I hear a guy over the thing, Elvis has left the supermarket, you know. And I just turn around and wave and everyone, the cashiers are laughing. But I never knock it or take it for granted, because the alternative was getting a real job. So
Right.
to the fact that I've made a living in this town for 25 years and is like someone wants a picture, I'll be eating with my kids. I see someone taking a picture, I'll go up and go, you want a photograph? Oh, we're so sorry, we're tourists. We just love Elvis. I said, look, I'll get up, I'll take pictures, whatever you want, because I never want to have to go back to what I did before this. You know, I was in college for 11 years.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Elvis life. But I love too. I attended a wedding here. My friends Rob and Nicola got married, and when you came in, the reaction when you come in is like the room lights up, right? That's a good feeling to make people happy.
That's what that's what I tell people, like my kids. I said, look, if you can get a job in life where at the end of your shift people cheer and tell you how great you are, I go, that's really like an amazing thing, right? That's my job. I don't go in and, this is a wedding chapel. I tell the people that are coordinators, this is like their happiest day, whether it's their 5th happiest day, because it's wife number 5, it's still their 5th, it's their happiest day. And so everyone's like celebratory, you know, we're not in the taxes business or a funeral home, you know what I mean? People are coming here going, this is awesome. And when people leave, they go, we're bringing our parents back next year for their anniversary. This is just, they don't know what to expect, you know. Sometimes people go, we thought it was going to be cheesy. I go, oh, it's cheesy, but with a romantic touch, if you will. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I said, if you're having fun with it and you're in on the joke, it's not some guys taking themselves so seriously. Some of these Elvises, I've known them all in this town for 25 years. When I walked up, we did a thing once at 20 Elvises, and they go, we need you guys to come in on bikes. And one Elvis goes, Elvis never rode a bike in a jumpsuit. I turned to him, I said, you're not Elvis, dude. Get on the bike, they're paying you, or get on the bike. I said, where's my bike? I'll ride a bike, I'll juggle, I don't care, you know what I mean? It's a job, and it's a fun job, so who's gonna knock it?
Well, you have people cheering and clapping for you here inside the Graceland Wedding Chapel, and now you have them cheering and clapping for you all around the world as you bring these virtual ceremonies to them. So Thank you for spreading the love.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Brendan, for joining us. So much fun to have you on the podcast.
Of course, that's why we're here at the Graceland Wedding Chapel for all the lovers around the world. So find us at gracelandchapel.com. Thank you very much.
Vegas Revealed is back after this. All right, it's time for Dayna and Sean's tips. And Dayna, this is a travel-related tip, okay? So right now, airlines are really lowering their fares to try and entice people back onto planes, get them traveling again. So therein lies my tip. Set some alerts on whether it's Google Flights or some travel apps for some specific destinations that you would like to travel to. And when you see really great fares pop up, go ahead and book them, because right now a lot of airlines are offering some really generous cancellation policies that will allow you to keep your credit and use it at a future date, sometimes into 2022. I know I had a flight that was booked cross-country for the beginning of August, canceled that. It was with Southwest, and I have until the fall of 2022 to use that credit. So now's the time to find good airfare, book it, cancel, and use the credit later.
Yeah, you just got to kind of like stay on top of your game, right? Just remember, you got to cancel, got to do that. But you know what? A lot of us have a lot of time. And so it's good to browse around, save money, plan for the future, and do all that. Something across the lines of saving money is this small business thing they have going on with a lot of credit cards. I have an American Express, and they sent me a little alert saying, you can send this to your card, and it basically supports small businesses. Shop small business. You spend a certain amount of money, I think $10. For every 10 you spend, you get 5 back. And I've noticed I keep seeing the credits on my card. I ate at Skinny Fats locally here, got $10 back. Ate at a restaurant at Lake Las Vegas, got $5 back. Now we just ate at Dona Maria's, and I'm sure I'll get money back as well. So it's about supporting small business, and American Express is giving you back cash. And I think a lot of other credit cards are doing this too. So look for it, because sometimes you need to tap the activate button and it activates it, and then it just picks up as you buy. But great thing for encouraging everyone to shop small.
Well, and that's another thing to look into with credit cards. Now could be one of the best times to look at all of the deals and options that your credit card has that you may not have taken advantage of before. Now could be a good time to really get the most out of the money that you spend with your credit card and get those rewards back.
Yeah, no, definitely a good idea. Sometimes we just look over we were so busy, life was so busy that sometimes you just overlook it. I don't have time to send this to my card, but now is a good time to find some savings deals, that's for sure. We did have a delicious lunch here at Dona Maria's. This has been here a long, long time, and they are known for their tamales. So if you guys like tamales and you're visiting Las Vegas, you gotta come to Dona Maria's. It's so good. They are known for it, and a lot of times they even, I think, book up around the holidays. They sell out for orders for deliveries to home. Yeah, so you got to book early. But if you're visiting and you're looking for some old school Mexican, this is the place.
So kind of in the downtown area, so definitely check it out right on Las Vegas Boulevard. Thanks for being here with us. Episode 27 of Vegas Revealed with a little bit of Elvis, a hunk of burning love.
Thank you very much for joining us. Have a great week.